The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow Industrials down 144. We get the Nasdaq off 22. S&P's down 10. Gold contract up $3, trading at $12.13 an ounce. We have silver up 7 cents, $14.15 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 44 cents, $56.71. How about that? $56, right?
Quite a number.
55 yesterday.
Yep.
Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note, folks, up 7 ticks, trading 118.31. 30-year bond up 10.139.06. King dollar up 366 ticks, 97.025. Now, King dollar, you want to keep your eye on like a hawk, folks, because this market right now is all about the dollar, the British pound, and the euro. And it's going tick for tick, which is 3 days in a row here, which is going to be pretty cool watching this baby shake out. Stronger dollar puts pressure on the market. That dollar gets weaker, and that market goes topside in about 2 seconds. The euro's trading at 113 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 113 also to 1 U.S. dollar. Volatility, we got it, man.
We got it. We'll see what happens. Quite a day yesterday in negative action, man. We're going to get natural gas numbers at 10:30. We had oil inventories at 11.
Yeah. And, you know, what the market has done, folks, okay, which is pretty cool, the market has come right back to the gap inside the cash S&P. That number is 2685.
That's a high from October 30th.
Yeah.
Yes.
And guess what? My take, this gap's filled. Going to be deviant market, no doubt. But guess what? I think we got a little bounce coming into Thanksgiving for that Thanksgiving Day turkey.
We'll see.
Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And folks, if you haven't test driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, it's an outstanding platform. The way you test drive it, come over to our website at TFNN, hit the banner, bring it up. They'll allow you to trade with paper money. Kevin and his team each and every day. Fast market, and of course we've had fast markets, and they keep getting faster intraday each day.
I would agree.
As Theresa May is up there.
Oh boy, those markets.
And there's one. Well, you know, the opposition is trying to hang her as she's speaking. And if you, they had this on live this morning, folks, and it was pretty incredible watching Theresa May get grilled for 2.5 hours. That's all. I think she's still getting grilled. I was watching it when I was home. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. Yeah, I thought the British were supposed to be more polite and refined than us.
Whoa,
man,
baby. That's
like a rugby scrum she was in there.
Seriously, man.
Their parliament, they get going over there
they
sometimes.
Do. They do. Yeah. It's a no holds barred.
No.
I mean, you want to see a boxing match or a, you know, it's actually better than a wrestling match. I mean, it seems like really a boxing match more than anything, man. Pretty amazing, no doubt.
But I tell you, I thought what was interesting yesterday, guys, late in the day, I thought Jerome Powell gave his first little hint that he definitely walked back the hawkishness just a tad bit, not a lot, but he was willing to say, you know, maybe the foreign markets could affect the U.S. markets long term, right? So I think he got a little bit conciliatory in some of his comments yesterday, and I thought that was pretty important.
And what Kevin's talking about, and this was really cool. Okay, there was a long interview, Kevin, right? I was listening to it, yeah. And so what he said, which was so cool, and I picked up the same thing, Kevin, because my program had just ended. I got in the car, put it on, and what Powell had said is how important that the emerging markets were, and that they're the ones that are growing. And the correlation is really a lot different now than it was 20 years ago. That if these markets, if these emerging markets basically go south, you better watch out. And so I agree. And you know where I'm going with that, Kevin, when I says, you know what, that dollar, they can't let that dollar run, because that's what basically will take down the emerging market currencies. And of course, what happens, you take down the currencies, man, you're going to take down the emerging markets in general. You know, so
right. So much of this dollar trade right now is really based on exactly what you guys opened the show with, which is Brexit.
Yeah.
And the problems with Brexit. It is such a huge part And I think this dollar trade is looking for any relief in terms of some negotiation or some deal on Brexit. And every time we think we have one, something happens.
Yeah,
and
I know.
It's just not there yet.
I know.
So I think if you're trading the dollar, you are watching these Brexit negotiations hard.
Well, Tommy and I just talked. We were coming up in the elevator, and I said to him, I hope this deal gets done today. He looks at me like, well, you're crazy, man. It's done today.
Today is not deal day.
Totally. And then we were talking about, and folks, when you're talking option and option strategies, it's really important to understand, and Kevin explains this every day with Tom White and his team, what are the premiums you're paying? What, because you're going to be buying options, selling options, doing spreads, and that's really important. And Tommy just saying to me, can you imagine trading the pound right now, what the option premium would be on that?
Any type of defined risk, right?
Yeah.
The premium's just going to be, and I said, I'm not familiar with that market. I don't know what the standard premium is.
Right.
That's why you want to get into whatever you're trading, get used to it, right? But yeah, if you're on the other side, you're selling the premium, you better be giving me some serious premium.
Exactly.
2.5 penny moves in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, higher implied volatility means higher premiums and options, which if you're a net seller, higher theta levels.
Right. Pretty amazing. Our markets, it's going to get interesting here. I mean, we no doubt have a two-way market, and the two-way market, folks, is where it's at. Well, that being said, yeah, I know we're down in the last 5 days, but guess what? Last 7 days before that, you're up, and we'll see where this goes. If you heard the commentary at the beginning, I think we're going up into Thanksgiving, and I think, it's like, hey, the earnings are still there. It didn't have enough volume on the way down yesterday. It's like, it's time for a bounce. Yeah.
See what happens?
It's tradable. That's the bottom line. It's tradable, and that's all that
Absolutely
really
right.
matters.
Violent price discovery is what we're into right now.
I like it. Violent. It's so true, man. It's so true. Hey, and your Walmart come out with big numbers, man. That little baby.
Nice little trade out of Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if people listen to the show yesterday, we put a nice little trade on that had a nice winner in Walmart.
Yeah.
Very low investment, nice winner though.
Yeah.
In that trade. So yeah, another. That's what we try to do. We try to take advantage of the things that the market's giving you.
Yeah. And in Walmart, folks, it's going to be Walmart and Amazon fighting it out.
Yeah.
They have net sales, internet sales went up 43%. That's, you're talking about a company that makes like so many billions of dollars in 90 days.
Yeah.
The numbers were just massive.
Yeah. But, and what's funny, Kevin, is that the whether you shop at Walmart or not, what I found is that all the fishing equipment is so inexpensive at Walmart. You can get the exact same fishing equipment like at a specialty store, because we're in Florida.
Sure.
And then you go to Walmart, and it's the exact same price. Exact same thing. And it's dramatically different. We're talking about 30 to 40%.
That's how Walmart built their business, right?
Yeah. And I think what you're going to see there is that once people realize that you don't even leave your house and you do a couple clicks, well, guess what? Some of the stuff that you're paying a premium for, you don't have to, So.
Exactly. Walmart, the one thing about it, you cannot argue that the prices are lower.
Yes.
Right.
No doubt. Listen, folks, right here, Fast Market, 45 minutes from now. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the program in 45 minutes.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 146, NASDAQ off 25, S&P's down 12. We'll come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is down 158, Nasdaq's off 22, S&P's are down 12, and the dollar's moving, folks. Just from Kevin get off to we come back, it just moved down 100 ticks. We're at 256 right now. Let's go to our man Tom in Plymouth. Hey, Tom, what's going on, brother?
Hey, good morning, Tom and Tommy. How are you?
Good morning, Tom.
Doing great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good. I'm looking at this D-gas.
So, seriously,
it was so
man.
low yesterday. I couldn't. I had to buy some. I was like, I'm getting in on this. I don't care.
Okay. So, and I'll show you what happened with this yesterday.
I'm in at 304, so I don't know if I should get rid of half of it right now and
yeah,
wait
you
till
should.
the 10:30
Yeah,
numbers.
you should sell all of it right now before these numbers come out, because we're going to do these numbers coming out in the 11 minutes.
We get natural gas in 11 minutes. Yeah.
Let's look at it. So you get D-gas, folks. D-gas is the 3 times inverse correlation inside the natural gas market. It's up $1 right now. When you see this yesterday, you're not going to. It's hard to even comprehend. You know, the day before, it had closed at $6.44. It went down to $2.81 yesterday.
Yeah, and that's because you had natural gas spiking right from like 350 to 5.
Exactly.
Essentially.
I'd sell it right now,
Tom.
Tom.
It was like $10 last Friday.
It was at
right.
$10, yeah.
And just so you know, what you probably should do. I got to study this a little bit more. But yesterday, what had happened is that there was an article in Bloomberg that if this had gone down to 99 cents yesterday, right, it'd be an automatic sell-off. It's a blow-up. They just closed the whole thing. So you want to pay attention to this, because what happens is that there's some kind of rule that's in there. Okay.
They probably, what do they distribute, the net asset value?
Yeah,
yeah.
Right at that point.
Yeah.
And what it was 99 cents, Tom. Now, it didn't get there, okay, but they were saying that, and do you remember, I remember when the oil one blew up, you know, and what ended up happening is that once it blows up, that's it. Everything stops. They stop trading. They put out the assets, and that's it. So I'm not quite sure whether, well, I guess we know it can happen because they got the rule in there. It would really have to do with the aspect of where the limits are on natural gas. And, you know, right now we got natural gas trading down 57 cents. You get let's see. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, that's, the way natural gas is trading right here, natural gas is not done going up to $4.99, man. That's the way I'm looking at it. I just take your money, man. You get nothing to lose, everything to gain. 11 minutes. Where are you going to make 80 cents on $3? Your wife wants to go to the Four Seasons. Take your money, get in your car, go to the Commons and go to the Four Seasons.
Is he still there? Tom, you still there? Yeah, I thought we might have maybe.
What happened?
Yeah, I am. Thank you very much. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, you can't go wrong on that trade, man. Get it done. It's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. Yeah, we're a week from Thanksgiving. It's perfect.
It's coming up. Thanksgiving's beautiful at the Four Seasons. Totally, man. So.
Good advice. Thank you.
Well, we'll see whether it's good advice.
Nice trade.
Hey,
no, you can't go wrong.
No,
you
totally.
Take the money and run.
Take the money and run, brother.
And we'll see what happens with these inventory numbers in 8 minutes. So get it done.
Cooking, Tom.
Thanks again, guys.
Okay.
Take care, man.
All right. So let's go look at some natural gas numbers.
Okay. And jump back over here.
There's got to be a premium in these today, man.
You know what? As I pull it up before we get over, we'll do it. I just happen to have Bitcoin
up.
Yeah, so this is a daily chart. I just pulled it up. So real quick, I mean, we're at 5,400 right now. We're as low as 52. I'll put it on 5 minute in a moment. But this is below all these levels we had. We're going back in August, we're at 6,200. In June, we're at 6,000. In February, we're at 5,900, so brand new territory, and you can see the escalation to the downside on a shorter time frame. 6,200 down to 5,200 in like 24 hours. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Bitcoin might become tradable again. We'll see.
Yeah, $5.
Yeah, right. Oh boy, it's scaring some people out there, right? Okay, we got 10:23 right now. We get natural gas numbers at 10:30. It is Thursday. We're jumping into natural gas. Let's jump over one of the contracts. We'll pull up the chart. So we're looking at the December contract. Man, we were just talking to Tom from Plymouth. Quite a run up yesterday, quite a pullback. We spike up all the way almost to $5, $4.90 up there on a couple occasions. We're trading $4.29 right now. So first off, let's see how the 11 a.m. expirations line up. And what's going to happen is we've moved so much, right? I mean, for natural gas, dramatically, especially. I mean, most of the spreads are usually only 20 cents large in natural gas.
Right.
And even those very rarely get hit, but we're in quite a market. So the 11 a.m.s don't line up too well because when they got opened early this morning, we were trading up there at around 450, 460. Yeah. Now, what's interesting to point out here, though, is that let's just say you wanted to go bullish, right? Because they do line up in a particular manner where, one spread, what's nice is this is slightly out of the money. All right, you're able to buy it with defined risk, where you're basically buying it a full 2 pennies above where the market's trading at.
Nothing now.
Right, but yeah, you're putting up 15 bucks, and you have exposure all the way back to where it was, an hour ago, right? For 11 a.m. Now, this is only till 11, but just keeping in mind when you get those types of premiums, it just lines up. It lines up very close to where, you're slightly out of the money. It's a slightly out of the money option almost. Interesting nonetheless. Let's jump to the noons. Now these are going to line up a little bit better, but you're still going to be 435 is your price point you could use for bullish and bearish exposure. You're 5-6 pennies out of the money on one. That becomes a bias trade where it's not a volatility trade. And let's just see how I think these are going to be, similar in terms of the 8 till 230s, 450 would be your price point you could use. Now again, here's what's interesting. The daily, let's see how this lines up. If you're looking for a bullish pop again. Now you were saying maybe you think it's going to maybe pull back, right?
No, that would go up.
Then it'll go up? Okay, then that's even better that these are all lining up. I was just going to say, so now this one's open till 2:30 instead of 11. Okay. And you have 40 cents of exposure, and that's costing you 32. So you're getting in at 433.3, call it. So you're paying, 3.4 pennies. We're at 431 now as we tick around. But that's not back to you.
2.2 pennies. That's great.
You got 40 cents of exposure, and you have till 2:30 because the 11 a.m. that's a little bit dicey, right? You could just get, but 2:30 if you expect action today. So we'll see how those numbers come out. It's 10:25 right now. We get them after our break.
Pretty amazing, man.
Definitely.
Let's go to Jim in Palm Harbor. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Good morning. How are you all today?
Morning, Jim.
Great. Yourself?
Good morning, Tommy. I'm great. Still watching Amazon. I noticed today it's down to the gap, October 10th, I think it is, and then I was just wondering what y'all thought about there's a lot of volume down around that October 10th, and then it's about to try to fill that gap. And then I was just wondering if you thought the support would be strong at the 1500s or 1450 level, something like that.
Yeah, no, I think it is. I mean, you know, even like even for a trade, Jim. I mean, the 1540, it would have been great if it hit the 1540, man. That would have filled the gap.
And that's the high from October 30th.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, Jim. Yeah.
You know, because the S&P filled it
we might get there. We can talk about it more.
Yeah, Jim, just stay there, okay? We're going to quick break. We're going to come right back.
Because that Amazon, that probably has to do with Walmart, right? I mean, if Walmart's crushing it online, Amazon's going to take some heat. And they might not be done pulling back yet.
Yeah.
It's early.
Stay right there, folks. Jim, Tommy, myself, we're coming right back. We'll have some natural gas numbers for you. Dow right now is down 172. You get the Nasdaq off 27. S&Ps are down 15. We'll come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance, David White's daily market letter, gives you trade recommendations based on David's proprietary Power Law Vector indicator that put the odds of success overwhelmingly in your favor. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price for each stock and option trade. David combines his years of trading experience along with his background in technology and computing to offer his subscribers his take on the markets on a daily basis. Every trading day by 9:30, David publishes his morning issue of The Path of Least Resistance, along with updates sent out throughout the week whenever there is new actionable trading information. All new subscribers receive a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. To sign up for David White's daily trading newsletter right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So natural gas.
There's the number, right? Stockpiles rising 39 billion cubic feet. Median estimate coming in about 36. A little bit more oil than the market was looking for. And to jump how that shapes things up, Wow, I was going to say more oil,
more gas.
Grass, thank you, that the price jumped down. It did to like 425. We're trading around 430, yeah, and then it just jumped up 7 pennies. And what did I say to you before that? This 1025 bar, before any news even happened, 6 penny wide bar,
right.
5-minute bars, and then we get this bar, 425 to 432. We're sitting right at 430 right now.
Now, it's cool, folks, is that, you know, if you had any of those option trades, these option market makers are going to have to get used to natural gas moving a lot more than they basically priced in there.
Because you want to look at it, right? You could have been the one selling that premium.
Oh,
you could have been the person saying, I'll collect about a penny and a half for the 11.
Yeah.
I'll collect maybe 3 pennies for the 230.
Right.
And that's where your market bias has to come in.
Right.
But man, oh man, then that wasn't a big miss on the inventory number.
No.
You know, it really wasn't. And this bar is just... what did Kevin say? Violent price discovery?
Yes.
That's, I would say that applies right now to what's going on in natural gas. For sure. Maybe in Amazon, too. We'll jump back to Jim in Palm Harbor.
So we got Amazon here. Let's take a look here. So...
And what I was saying is it might not be done as in, that's just, you know, adding the fundamentals, and that news just kind of out in the last 24 hours, market digesting, and if the market ever really, and I would say this decline has to do with Walmart coming in, 43% year-on-year online growth. If the market really decides that Walmart's going to be a big competitor, and you were talking about price, you could see a pullback that, I mean, at least today is not done yet. We're at session lows right now, right? I mean, we're within pennies of session lows.
So, you know, we're at 1548, Jim. I mean, the number on this is the 1540 mark. So wherever you get comfortable, you know, around that number, I'd say that's, you know, I think that's going to, you know.
And that's exactly what you were looking at, Jim, that high from that gap and
you know, wherever you get.
I was looking at that gap, and then it was bouncing around the 1550 for a little bit, for a few minutes, and then it started going back down again.
Yeah. When you get, what normally happens is this. If you get that close to a gap, normally you're going to get the gap. You know, like if I watch, I'll show you the SPY. The SPY was messing around with it for a couple days, and then it finally hit it. You know, if we go over to the SPY, you're going to see the gap on the SPY is 268.12. You know, yesterday we came down 268.45. Today we got it. Now the real question is going to be, is it going to hold at 268.12? Right now we're 268.80. We hit 267. 66. You know, if you get a rejection out here today in the SPY, you have lighter volume, that sets up the bounce. And if I go back to Amazon, AMZN, that would be the same way that I'd look at Amazon, you know, that.
Amazon's just amusing in my own head in terms of, man, I love them. I think they're going to take over the world. But then I say that if they really start facing, you know, some competition, and I'm just talking fundamentally, because I can't. It's a circle I go around, you know, and saying we know we love them as customers and stuff like that. But man, they are priced heavily. They're priced not for perfection maybe anymore, but pretty close, if not. Right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's just getting used to. Like, I'm just used to on Amazon, and I hit the button, but there's going to be plenty of people that get used to Walmart, because I get in my car for the fishing equipment, you know what I mean? No, and that's the only thing I get down there. But guess what? The savings are so dramatic that it's like...
It's really hard for that, and I completely agree. It's like, and it probably will happen. It just takes some time. That's what, you know, I mean, the same thing, it's like you have Uber and Lyft, right? I found myself, people say, Lyft's cheaper. I got to download the app and get used to it. I've never used Lyft.
Oh, I use Lyft all the time.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. Same thing with Netflix and Amazon Prime. I use Netflix all the time. I haven't quite watched it as much as on Amazon Prime.
And
but it's exactly what you're talking about.
And I haven't.
You know, but people getting. But guess what? I know it's going to come, because you're going to run out of stuff to watch on Netflix, right? Yeah. You're going to not want to use Uber for a reason. Whatever it is, and then and then you finally and it might be Amazon, Walmart price discovery, you know, if that, just like you're talking about.
Well, see, we're gonna hang Jim on the phone here for a couple more seconds, and we're gonna get this 1540. We're at 1547 right now, Jim.
We just went down a buck.
Yeah. I was going to ask you if the 1540 area doesn't hold, do you think it'll go down to the 1479 area?
I don't on this run, no. Now, what you're getting off me, a bias. I think we're going a lot lower in the S&P, but right now, I'm banking that we're going to get a bounce, and I think we're right here. My take is that, I know the market's lower today, but my take of this market is going to end up being either flat or higher when we come into the close, and I know that's bizarre because we're down 247, but the energy in the market is... not enough to blow out these lows. That's where my take is. So,
and I was just saying, you're almost 25% off the highs now on Amazon. I mean, that's a decent level no matter what, right? In terms of price, risk, reward, you put your stop in place, but
yeah, and it's tradable. That's what I like about where we are. You know, you get a tradable market here. So, and it is, if you're going to trade it, you got to keep everything tight. But the bottom line is that, you know, I like how it's. So picture this: the last couple of days as we were going down, you were up first, then the market gave it up. When you go down, what tends to happen is that the surprise then is like, oh, bang, all of a sudden there's a turnaround. It's like, oh, what just happened here? So we'll see where it shakes out, you know, but.
Okay.
And the other thing, we got Black Friday coming up a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
And Amazon's usually really quick to put out some type of cherry pick statistic of how well they do, as in you can look for maybe a bounce on those sales, because it's staggering what they always put out, and it doesn't really speak to they won't tell you everything, right? But they'll say something like, you know, we had our biggest Black Friday ever. We sold $10 billion worth of goods or something, you know. Yeah. So keep that in mind as well as you come into next week, as in you could get a bounce maybe.
Look at this. As the
Not
Dow,
just yet, though, right? I know. I'm glad I said next Thursday.
The Dow's down 283 right now.
It's been quite a little escalation since we've been chatting.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Cooking, brother.
I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks.
Oh, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling.
Man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
So did you see it snowing?
I heard it's snowing. It's snowing in Boston too.
I believe they know. Did they? I think they got it in New York. I know DC.
Yeah, DC is snowing like crazy. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the weather finally broke here. Now it's time to come down, folks. It's like, I don't know if it's 75 or 80. It's gorgeous, though.
It's even below that. I think it's, it's going to be like a high of 74, 73 today.
Yeah,
and tomorrow it's going to be high like 63. I know that sounds beautiful to most of the country. That's why we live here. But that, by our standards, to put it in perspective, it's been a high of like 87 and humid, which is...
Yeah, disgusting.
No, you can't get that. Snow would be pretty disgusting, I think. Yeah.
So, market-wise, let's go over to the Dow right now and take a look at the big movers inside the Dow, and it looks like it's going to be Home Depot, right? Let's see what they say out here. Come on. So we got, what was Boeing? Boeing's number one. That's putting 51 negative points. You got Home Depot putting 40, United Health 26. Walmart 15, positive Cisco. Cisco come out with numbers last night. That's putting 7 positive. Caterpillar 6. Apple 3. No big deal there. Inside the NDX 100. There she is. Inside the NDX, you got NetEase putting, that's up 7%. JD.com's up 2.9. Take it away from it. American Airlines is down 4%. You got Insight Corporation down 3.8, and you get Vodafone down 3.4. Number-wise out here, we got some numbers. You got the, where is she? Come on, baby.
Market's down. What is it, 280?
Tommy and I come right back. Stay right there, folks.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow is down 260, Nasdaq's off 43, S&Ps are down 21. Let's go over to that dollar index and take a look at the dollar and see what is rocking and rolling inside this dollar. So you have 24,000 contracts, which is big contract volume.
Oh, yes.
Yesterday we go downtown, I think it was 35,000. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe higher.
37,000, yeah.
37.7. That's a big number. It's the biggest one on that chart.
Oh, no, that's very seldom you see anything like that. And so we'll get that today. And now you get an inside day today, folks, because that's how wild the dollar is. The dollar doesn't know what to do. As we go over to the pound for a second.
You want to talk about not knowing what to do.
Yeah, you're going to see the same setup inside the pound. Pound out here. Oh, my God. I guess, well, it was a one-way trade, actually. The pound just came down from 130 or at 127.65.
I mean, 3 pennies, man. We were up there at almost 135, right? And down to 127.5.
Yeah, it's a monster.
And what's staggering is that it's like the bar, I mean, it sticks out, but not that much on that chart. That's how much volatility's been in there.
Yeah, it was as big as the bar when they thought they had a deal. When they had a deal, it went from 127 to 130, and now we just went from 130 to 127. Now let's go take a look at the euro.
And I would be careful for anybody that, you know, when they're talking about having a deal and the market shoots up on it, like, be careful of that, because they keep saying that. And that's what they're going to say, because
they're politicians.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Like, I kind of, when that last spike happened, same thing. I was saying, what, you know, they gave a lot of credence to just a politician saying, I got this, which is literally what happened.
Yeah. And the euro, so 113.01. The euro's inside that, you know. The longer, even when I was talking to...
It's like right there.
Yeah, we were talking with Teddy yesterday morning.
Yes.
He was looking for that. He thought that was a big thing if it could close at 113.02.
Over that level.
Over that one tick over that level. It. That's what he was saying, and it did.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. So. Let's check back on natural gas real quick. All right, we got some volatility for sure. So check it out. It's almost hard to remember. We were just sitting at 430. That's exactly, so we're 11 pennies now under that level. Now, of course, those trades we were looking at, they had a little bit of a bullish bias, and you did get a spike to even 432.8, so 2.8 pennies above where we're at. That was almost where your break even was for the daily. But man, natural gas just not stopping. I mean, we were just at 460 on the dot at 9 in the morning. You're talking about an hour and 45 minutes. We've dropped 41 cents.
Right. Now let's bring up that article. So listen,
sure, where,
you know, you talk about, this is where, folks, time goes so quick. It's like just hard to comprehend. And I know there's plenty of you tigers that have been out here with us for this long. When I bring this up, you're going to see. So I remember this so well. So This headline is traders see Amaroth all over again as natural gas spikes. Now, this person who ran this company, folks, is one of the premier natural gas traders.
Okay. A huge hedge fund, I'm guessing. I was around. I was 26. I wasn't in the hedge fund natural
totally.
gas following.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't remember.
So this is in 2006 that this happened. Okay, and what had happened is that I think he blew up a $6 billion fund in one day. Yeah. Okay, so it was just up a little. Yeah.
There we go.
He lost 6.6 billion, and this was in it was in like 1.5 days.
Okay.
Okay. And what it was is that we'll go through this for them so you can see this, how this, because what's happening in the hedge fund community, they think that, so here's, gas futures rocket up as much as 20%, while there was even a bigger surge in the so-called Widowmaker.
You love saying that.
Yeah,
hey,
well,
this is go ahead.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
The Widowmaker is a spread between two long-dated contracts, in effect a play on how big stockpiles will be at the end of the winter.
Okay. And there you scroll down because that's the chart of the spread.
And a dramatic move, the spread that's leading observers to a drop parallels with the 2006 implosion of a hedge fund, Amaroth, which lost $6.6 billion on the two-way trade. That was it. So far, there's no suggestion that losses of that magnitude this time around. The gyrations are setting commodity markets abuzz because
there you go.
They're looking at something happened here.
So it's the difference between the March and April natural gas futures.
Yeah.
And that's where, so you're usually ticking around 20 to 40 cents, right? Give or take.
Yeah.
And man, it spiked up to $1.60, back down to $1.40.
Yeah.
Pretty remarkable that type of a spread spikes there. So they have people talking about a consulting group. Oh, look where they're based out of, Villanova,
Steve,
Pennsylvania.
You've seen Schrock. You've seen him.
Perfect.
I've been on
Stephen
CNBC
Schrock,
with him. Yeah,
yes.
right.
So he's talking about that it could be that Amaranth all over again.
Yeah.
So gas delivery in December closed 18% higher at 483.7.
Yeah.
Let's see, on Wednesday, the biggest one-day gain in 8 years, and it's talking about how it's pairing the gains today. And so, yeah, the maximum price limit for futures raised twice on Wednesday. You were talking about this. Although there was no trading halt. The move of more than 30 cents triggers a circuit breaker, but once the front month contract surpasses that mark, the caps automatically increase to 60 cents until the close. And the initial circuit breaker was expanded to 50 cents. So a lot going on there. And they don't talk about the two contracts, but nonetheless, I mean, you know, we were talking about it yesterday. Okay, here we go. So another another person, Ozer, echoed Schork and others when he added that the rally seems to be driven by more than simply fundamentals. So here's where they talk about the two contracts, I think. Cover the bearish bets on March versus April 2019 futures. That spread widened to as much as $1.75 from just 30 cents 2 weeks ago. So you could see how those types of multiples. But even just trading natural gas, we talked about it yesterday. The speculator level per contract on the futures was about 2,600.
They only put it up to 3,000. Listen to this. I just saw it. I couldn't believe that that's all they did.
And they're going to close those people out too. I mean, that's so. But I agree that. But that's
3,080.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
It is, and it was at about 2,600 yesterday. So,
and we already moved 5,800. So,
yes. Yeah. So every point, every dollar in there is 10,000. So like you said, 60 cents. You better speak quick. Now we're at 60 cents. So that would be a $6,000 move. So in essence, you're right. You get twice your investment. I mean, that'd be like putting up 10 grand to hold an Amazon stock, but guess what? It's moving 20 grand a day.
Well, look, there it is. So you put up 3,000.
Yes.
And you're holding 42,000.
Right.
That's.
And that is. I mean, it's just you're holding 42,000 because it's sitting at $4.22. Right. You know, every dollar, as in what's your maximum risk? You buy a contract. Maximum risk is it goes to zero. That price represents $42,000 of basically. It would be. You know, every contract. It's like if Amazon was trading at 42,000. You have to put 2,600 up to own a $42,000 share. Now, natural gas can't go to zero. Amazon could, right? A commodity does have a value, so it's not quite the same. But Amazon's not going to zero, man. So it's pretty wild, similar. Man. It is.
877-927-6648. We got movement all over the place here, and you can see the S&Ps. Let's see, the S&Ps, they're down 16 right now. SPZ 8. This is early for this kind of movement, which is really cool, man. You know, we'll see whether it can make it. So this last spike. So see, the last time we had big volume in the S&P is that 2677.
Okay, that was right at the open, yep.
Yeah. Was that the open? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Okay, so we get down to 2671. Now the question is going to be, if it gets a spike with volume here, guess what, folks? The S&P's off to the races.
Okay.
So it's going to be pretty cool watching this thing shake out. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 178. NASDAQ is off 20. S&P's are down 12.5. Come right back.
And look what we get.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 169. The NASDAQ is off, what's that?
14.
I like
We're
it.
getting a little pop, man. We just got 100 points in the Dow, right? We got...
The S&Ps are only down 10.
Yeah, 0.5%. 2 seconds, man. Don't blink. What's the VIX at? I'm going to jump over. I think I have it up over here. There you go. 22.33, as it should be. Getting a spike, man. We get 0.5% moves every 10 minutes.
So we get oil. Oil's going to be coming out, folks, as soon as we get off, 11 o'clock.
We do. Which screen I have it in? Let's see. Of course, it's going to be the 4th one I select. There we go. I was looking for the median analyst estimate. They don't have it quite yet, but you had API number. Where are we? A little bit down. 8.79 million. That was Tuesday afternoon. And just talking about that, it would be the biggest increase since February 2017 if the EIA comes in at around that number. And just to jump back, whoops, let's pull it up. Yeah, so we're not getting there. I'm just going to jump back to the chart real quick to take a look, because you got oil over $57. Decent bounce. We're looking at the January contract. And again, same deal in terms of volatility-wise. We just went at 5 in the morning, up a full $1. And pretty remarkable. We'll check back in on natural gas one more time as we wrap up the hour as well. Quite a run of natural gas to the downside. It's not stopping, man. We're at 4.16. We're down 14 pennies since that number came out, and we were just sitting at 4.60. Nonetheless,
yeah, we got to get some more premiums in those.
Whew. I would not be the one selling premium if you're only going to give me a penny and a half. No
Seriously.
way. Yeah.
Well, you know, we just take a look at this S&P before we close out this hour, and we're at 2688, and what you're going to be looking for, you need a little volume here. I'd say that, let's see, 2686. Oh, you're inside the range, man. You're going.
That's the low from yesterday.
You're going. You're inside that range.
Okay.
Stay right there, folks. We got Fast Market coming up next, and I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.